She made her mark on the daytime drama One Life to Live, and then again in prime time on Who's the Boss. As both an actress and an activist, Judith Light has a body of work that's long been an inspiration to others. You might think that Light was a stage name, but it's not. It's the genuine article, just like she is. Here's actress Jill Eikenberry with an illuminating look at the life of Judith Light.
Hers is a story of a lifelong dream to act. She triumphed in soap operas, sitcoms, and movies. Judith Light knew she wanted to perform at the age of 3.
I remember having the thought, oh, I want to do this forever. I want to be an actress.
After college, she put her dreams to the ultimate test in New York.
And I looked down from the plane and I said, oh, this is going to be fabulous. And I'm going to make it.
She did, mesmerizing viewers with an Emmy Award-winning performance on a soap opera.
Haven't I said what everyone wants to hear? What you want everyone to hear? That I am a common hooker like Katrina Carr!
And in this never-before-seen audition tape for Who's the Boss, you'll see the moment that took her from daytime to primetime.
She turned around and said, what are you looking at? I says, gee, just check, I got all blushed, and that was it, chemistry.
And on the personal side, Judith's secret battle with weight.
I was eating half gallons of ice cream at a sitting. I was eating whole cakes and boxes of cookies.
She said, I used to be fat. And it's like, come on, what do you know from it?
And her fight against prejudice.
I get out because I believe that everybody in the world should have the same rights that I have.
Actress and activist Judith Light. Tonight on Intimate Portrait. I'm Jill Eikenberry.
It is true. You are right. Marco Dane was blackmailing me.
Judith Light first became a star on the daytime drama One Life to Live. Her moving performances as Karen Wolek, a prostitute by day and doctor's wife by night, earned her 2 Emmys and a place in the annals of television history. Eventually, Judith went from daytime to primetime. She starred as Angela Bauer on the top-rated sitcom Who's the Boss. Angela was the endearing single mother with a career and a live-in male housekeeper.
You'll have to wash those by hand.
You don't really want me to wash your skivvies, do you?
Judith has always played characters which reach beyond the television screen and touch people's hearts. Her gift became apparent early in life. Born in Trenton, New Jersey, February 9, 1949, Judith was the adored only child of Sue and Sidney Light. Her mother was a homemaker, and her dad was a salesman for an industrial food company. A precocious little girl, Judith memorized the poems her mother read to her nightly. It soon became clear that Judith was a little girl with a lot of talent.
My father was sitting in the living room, and then there was the dining room area, and I was performing. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and I remember finishing the piece, and to all a good night, and I look at my father, and he has tears streaming down his face, and I ran to him, and he just held me.
My feeling was so overwhelming, like I wanted to grab her and eat her up. She was just so cute.
And I remember having the thought, oh, I want to do this forever. I want to be an actress.
And I can remember her first narrative report card, and the kindergarten teacher wrote, Judy shows unusual dramatic ability, and the children enjoy her reciting poetry. And then in 4th grade, they had a Christmas play, and Judith played the poor little girl, and she cried real tears. And the letters from the different classes were all said, we love the part where you cried real tears.
Even though money was tight, Judith's parents nurtured her budding talents with ballet, tap, dance, piano, speech, and voice lessons. When she got parts in community theater, sometimes as much as 40 miles from her home, her dad made sure Judith was there, despite the fact that he only got a few hours of sleep on those nights.
It was 45 minutes from our house, and my father, who had to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning to go to work, would drive me to the theater, and I was embarrassed for him to see me practicing. I wanted them to see me in the full-blown performance, and so my father would sleep in the car, even in the winter, and wait for me, and then drive me back home. And they were extremely dedicated. They still are.